I'm going to hand it off to Dr. Bruno to get us started.
Thanks, Sarah. Good afternoon, everybody. I just wanted to let you know that as of yesterday, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, along with the Food and Drug Administration, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, and the Food Safety Inspection Section have started investigating an outbreak of a strain of Shiga toxin producing E. coli bacteria called O157H7 that is known to cause foodborne illness. This outbreak has been linked to McDonald's quarter pounder hamburgers in 49 people in 10 states, causing 10 hospitalizations and 1 death in Colorado. We do not have any cases in Multnomah County that we are aware of right now. E. coli is a common bacteria that's found in the intestines of animals and humans. However, this O157H7 strain of E. coli can cause fevers, abdominal pain, vomiting, bloody diarrhea, headaches, and can sometimes cause life-threatening complications affecting the blood vessels of the kidneys, which is of greater concern for children under 5 and for older adults. This E. coli strain can contaminate meat during slaughter and processing, or it can be found in the runoff from manure-applied fields that contaminates water sources or crops. The CDC is still investigating which part of the McDonald's quarter pounders may have been contaminated, whether it's the beef patty or the fresh slivered onions. We recommend anyone who has become ill after eating a McDonald's quarter pounder in the past month to report it to their healthcare provider. Antibiotics are sometimes prescribed to treat an E. coli infection. However, more recent outbreaks in these concentrated animal feeding operations, or CAFOs, where over 700 cows are contained for slaughter and often given antibiotics to promote growth, have been driving antibiotic resistance in these bacteria and are leading to greater public health concern. Thank you. Happy to take questions if you have any.
If folks could go ahead and raise their hand if you have a question, and then I can call on you that way. Shelby, you can go ahead.
Hey, Dr. Bruno, nice to see you again. Just a quick question for you. Are you guys doing anything in particular in Multnomah County to make sure it doesn't spread further, or what does that look like on your end?
Yeah, so we are working with our partners at Oregon Health Authority, who's also monitoring the situation very closely and working closely with the CDC. We don't know about any cases in Multnomah County that are related to this McDonald's outbreak specifically, but obviously continue to practice good food hygiene and food safety handling is always good. Anytime people are preparing meat, whether at home or in restaurants, making sure people are hand washing before and after use, making sure surfaces that may be contaminated are wiped down and cleaned, and making sure that any meat that is cooked to 165 degrees internal temperature to prevent any bacteria from thriving and multiplying.
Are there any other questions?
Please forgive me. I don't know how to raise my hand on here, but okay. I do have a quick question, please.
Could you say what outlet you're with?
Yes, this is Nora Hart with Fox 12, KPTV.
Hi, Nora.
And I had a question. According to the CDC, it says 1 person in Oregon has gotten sick. You said that was not in Multnomah County, but can you tell us anything about where that person is in the state? Because the concern would be, were they traveling out of state when they got sick, or is there potential here still for people to get sick in Oregon?
Yeah, thanks, Nora, for the question. I'm not sure where the person in Oregon is located. We know it's not anyone in Multnomah County that we've been investigating. So Oregon Health Authority might be able to better answer your question. However, sometimes when we have cases less than 5, oftentimes we do not report situations due to protect people's privacy.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? Heather, go ahead.
Thank you. I'm just wondering, when you say that they become antibiotic resistant potentially because of the antibiotics used in the cattle, what then is the good treatment? What are these patients doing to be able to improve moving forward?
Yeah, that's a great question, Heather. Oftentimes, when bacterial strains become antibiotic resistant, it means that the first line antibiotics just don't work anymore, and we have to resort to more powerful, sometimes antibiotics that have more side effects in order to treat people who have these antibiotic resistant strains.
Any other questions?
So then one more question here. Sorry, again, don't know how to raise my hand. It's Nora with Fox 12 again. Just wanted to be clear, to your knowledge then, there are no affected McDonald's restaurants in Oregon. So we don't know if any food's being pulled from any restaurants here.
That's correct. And there have been some franchises in other states that have started to stop serving quarter pounders. Those are listed on the CDC's website and in order to reevaluate their supply chain. But at the moment, there are no McDonald's restaurants in Multnomah County that we're aware of that have been linked to this outbreak of E. coli strain.
Last chance for any questions. Take one more probably. And if any questions do come up, feel free to reach out to us at pressoffice@multco.us, or you could reach out to OHA as well. I'm sure they would be happy to help. But thank you all for coming and have a nice rest of your day.
Thank you.